Hey guys, so I managed to win Honor Championships for a third time. Kind of amazed actually. Bull did sit this one out, so I didn't have to fight him, but it wasn't an easy championship either way. So I thought, okay, let's go and watch the battles and let's see how it worked. So I'll start by showing off my team. Now, my team is not going to change too much moving forward, but we'll see how it goes. I did end up with a second Vedras here, so I have this team. This team is meant to be just a very annoying crowd control heavy team. This is the same Mulan Chesia team, and this one, the one change I made is that I put Sigurd as tank. I did lose last time because he wasn't tanking, and I figured that might be what I needed. This one's going to change a little bit going forward, but we'll see how it goes. Right now, ideally, my goal is to get a Scold for this team, and then it'll become a lot better. So my first fight was against Hungwell, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I bet on him. I thought he was going to win it, so I tried fighting him many times leading up to this, and I was unable to win any of them, but somehow I did it. When I was setting up my teams, my main goal was to dodge this team, and I know that he has a Bryn team down here, so let's go into it. So here is my veg team against him, against his big team. So Sigurd takes out my veg's energy. That's bad. Hodor comes in, kills things. Now this team could be fine if it had a Scold. Like a double veg Kurt team is, fairly durable. But without Scold, without anything to clear all the crowd control, without any sort of support, without any healing, it just kind of falls apart. So that was kind of expected. Nothing special. The next one is also kind of expected because this is now my team doing basically exactly the same thing. And actually, because he has a Scold, we can see how, well, I'll change it to ×1 here. We can see how basically this kind of the whole thing plays out in reverse, and you can kind of see what one Scold could change for it. So nothing's going on round 1. Hodor's Executioner's called, but it just wore off. That's fine. Hodor's not really killing people right now. I do want to say that I thought that all of my artifacts were all wrong. I'm going to watch this again real quick at the beginning to see, because Chesia may not have energy. I really don't know what happened with my artifacts. Like, I don't think they were ready for this. So we'll see how it goes. So this is over. Mulan did a lot of the damage. Number 1 is Hodor. This is kind of why I tell people to pull for him, because he's really amazing. Let me watch that one more time really quick to see if Chesia did have energy. She did not. So I won this with, I think she had a 44% warrior artifact. It's pretty sad. So that is kind of sad, but luckily it was against his not-so-good team. So really, my winning this is a little bit more amazing because none of my artifacts were really right. Okay, so Bryn did have energy. God, I don't even know what my artifacts were in these fights. Okay, so Bryn did not even succeed in taking the bubble off of Bale or Scold right there. Okay, Hodor does nothing. Bryn gets her bubble back. Kurt gets my whole team silenced because of Aegina's passive. Sig takes out energy from Scold and Bale. That's pretty big. Now this team, the Scold has a Mythic 3 Tears of the Goddess. Sigurd died, but Bryn turned around and just killed everything, so this is a very RNG battle. I have an advantage being on offense because my Bryn attacks before his. This is the battle I was actually very afraid I was going to lose. I had a lot of trouble beating this team in the qualifiers. So it looked like I just did really well with my Bryn's damage and everything. And I'm not 100% sure, but Sig's skin has to help. He does steal energy when he gets hit. And then being in front, if he dies, he still revives and has a chance to come back and turn things. And Vivienne is a great sub tank if Sigurd dies. So that's kind of why I like this setup. So my next battle was against Draken. Draken, I mean, his team is good. His third team is probably his best team. But you can kind of see here that I just won 2 straight. So even though... Oh, wait, no, this team doesn't... No, wait, what am I looking at? Sorry. So my team doesn't have a Scold, but his team doesn't have a Scold either. But Veg froze 1, and then Veg 2 froze 4 people. His whole team is petrified right now. That's an entire free team, or a free turn for me almost. So Arwen weakened Detlef. Okay, now it's his turn. Themis killed Detlef. This is like a slugfest kind of a fight, where everybody's just got as much power as they can put in, and there's no support, no healing, no nothing. You just kind of go at it, and may the best man win. This one really could have gone either way. But like I said, because I designed it to have, or because I put both my Vegvasirs in it, it's designed to be as annoying as possible, just in the sense of they're very durable and they're very, well, they have crowd control. Their big freeze just is very debilitating. Wow, how is Kurt still alive? Okay, wow, froze 3. Aegina died, and then Themis cleaned up the rest. Then, well, at this point, he could win on, or he would either lose by timeout, or he would straight lose. Let's go times 2 to see which it is. And it really could go either way. He killed Themis, but he loses by timeout. Oh, he just barely lost. He could have won that. He could have won that. Wow, that's really sad. That's really sad. This Vegvasir just survived his last skill, but I probably should have lost that. Okay, okay. That is pretty sad. Okay, so this is a standard burst team against my Mulan Chessia team. This is close to 100% win ratio for mine. Even though Chessia's, well, wait, actually I want to skip that one sec. How did Chessia fire turn 1? She has no energy, right? Oh, because his team had energy, and then Skuld fired with Mythic Tears the Goddess, and that gave Chessia the energy she needed to fire turn 1, and that made the whole thing work. So because he had some fast energy, it kind of worked out in my favor anyway. So this is very interesting to see, like, the weaker version of my team working, because Chessia is supposed to have energy right here. Instead, she has something completely different, and it's still working out. That's kind of... Oops, Kurt's dead. Well, now you're in trouble. And Bale is silenced, so now what do you do? Actually, it didn't matter. Bale didn't have energy. And it's pretty much over at this point. So this is how that worked out. His Kurt did literally nothing. His Kurt never fired a single skill. Mulan wrecks Kurt so much. She really does. But because Kurt is going away, he's not as strong as he used to be. Having him have such a hard counter in Mulan isn't really a significant thing anymore. So Mulan's not there to stop Kurtz anymore. She's just... So that was me beating Draken. That was 2 straight. So the last opponent is Tim. Tim is very strong. I don't know what he has down here, but obviously this is the kind of team that you want to dodge. It's basically my team, but replaced Vivi. Oh, wait, no. He has Bale. Bale instead of Aegina. That can't work nearly as good. And I am on defense. You cannot control which side you're on. Okay, so I have... So Aegina targets Bale. Took out... Sigurd took out energy from Themis and Veg. Veg froze 2 people. I feel like this team doesn't work that well for Hodor. This is not... This is like a strong team, but it's not optimized. Oops. My Freya died, and, well, okay, things are going to fall apart from here on out. There's nothing left. I got no support, no healing. It is straight up over. And Sigurd comes in and kills people. Okay, so this didn't work out for me well, but I know the top end of this team is not that good, so this one we definitely saw coming. So next is going to be my Mulan Chesia team against his... Why is his Chesia on this team and not on the other team? Wait, does he have 2 Chesias? Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I kind of want to make a second Chesia someday, but it would have to be behind a second Hodor, and so I'll have to think about that. I feel like a double Hodor, double Aegina team could be very, very interesting if it was optimized well. Or you just make 2 Hodor teams, which is also plenty good. Hungwell does have a second Hodor, which is part of the problem that why I couldn't get through his teams. It was very, very strong. Alright, well, made short work of that. This team really just has... It's strong. It's old strong. It's not new strong. It doesn't really stand a chance against any of the newer heroes, which is basically Hodor, Brynn, Sig. Those 3 kind of redefined a lot of what the standard meta was. So that one worked out well for me. And this is it. This is the deciding fight. He has... Wait, this is not a strong team. Did he split his stuff up? What did he do? I thought he had like a Brynn. Did he bench her? Wait, he has a Sigurd and not a Brynhild? Something's up with that. I could have sworn he had a Brynn. I don't know what he did with this team. So this is not a very good team. This is a leftovers team. It's annoying, but it's not exactly strong. Alright, so he killed Sigurd. Now, I believe Sigurd has a thing where if he dies, it lowers the attack of the entire enemy team by 20%. So him dying actually works out great for me, is another reason why he's so good in tank position. Man, these Kurts are not doing good damage. The first one did 100,000, the second one did 300,000. When they don't have all these people firing to buff them up, then not getting stronger, doesn't work out that well for you. And then with obviously the no Skuld to support it, no Vivienne for healing, that didn't work out too well. Yig taunted Brynn, and then that doesn't do anything because he was the last one left. So that was the final fight. Wow, that's... Oh, wait, I didn't show the details for that one. Sorry. So my Kurt put in some work. His Kurts actually didn't do too bad, but because there was no healing and because, look at this, I have 7 million healing. I healed effectively every bit of damage he did. Like, he did about about 8 million. No, wait. 3.361. He did less, I think he did less damage than she healed. Now, I might be wrong. I am wrong. This is a million, not 100,000. Okay. So he did like 8 point something million. 8.5 million, something like that. And she healed 7.7. So she healed almost as much as his entire team did. That's kind of how ridiculous Vivienne can be. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. Anyway, so that is me winning the championship. Getting... No, not there. No, it is there. No, it's not there. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for this. That is me getting this third frame, so you can see that I have all of them. 1, 2, 3. Not really using it because I like the Olivia frame. It's got a little Olivia on a cake. I still really love this frame. So that is how I managed to win the finals. I'd say that I did really well this time. It helped a lot that Bold threw his fight because he doesn't really feel like trying for it right now. The other one is that Blessed Eon actually lost. Now he did some heavy lifting in the anniversary, and look at this. Look at these teams. So he's got 2 Bryns, he's got Sig, he's got 2 Viviennes. Like, look at this. I'm actually very surprised that he lost to Tim. He lost 2 straight even. But it's kind of, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, obviously Tim's teams were not this. Like, what he fought is not what you see here, because this shows your current, the championship setups. So he changed something. Anyway, so that benefited me a lot. I don't know that I would have won if Blessed Eon had made it to the finals, but hey, I made it, and we are here, and my name is at the top, and that's pretty awesome. So, I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and that's all for this video. See you guys next time.